Once again, we are back for Big Man Blastoise EX. This time, he actually brought his little bro non-EX version. Yo, what is going on today, guys? Back here for another video. So we have an updated Blastoise deck. So this deck is the deck that Shu, a Japanese player who was the person who got 5th place last season in the Earthseas Day tournament with Blastoise, which is like the 800 to 1,000 person tournament. So they are probably the best Blastoise player currently in the game. And they had this new list that they played in the Frog EX Weekly Cup. They went 6-3, barely not making top cut. But we are going to be taking the deck and we're going to be trying it out and just seeing how fun it is and how strong it is, because obviously, like most water decks in the meta, honestly, Manaphy just isn't the best card. So anyways, for the Blastoise engine, we have the 2-1-2. We have the 2 Squirtles, 1 Wartortle, but we have a 1 Blastoise EX and then we have the 1 regular Blastoise. So the reason we're using this one, besides it just looking cool, Oricorio hard shuts down this deck because the only Pokemon you would have to knock out an Oricorio is this Articuno, which also doesn't even one-shot an Oricorio. Obviously, you can paralyze them. You could play something like Origin Pocket, as it is the same energy, but you don't have the 1 retreat cost, which is nice to swap out to sometimes. But basically, this Blastoise is like literally just here to be able to one-shot these Oricorios. Plus, you know, 140 damage, definitely not the 160 we're used to, but it's not bad. It's still not bad. Then we obviously have the 1 Blastoise EX, the 2 Manaphy's, the ramp up, and the 1 Articuno. So the reason like water decks aren't the best right now, 1, Oricorio, and then 2, Manaphy's not the best thing to have in the EX spot, I'm not gonna lie. Because, you know, it easily gets like knocked out by a lot of things this meta, especially with the addition of Rare Candy. Anyways, to progress the research, we have 2 of the best cards in the game, Misty. If you are playing a water deck, by the way, best card if you are playing a water deck. The 1 Guzma, 1 Iono, 1 Aerida, 2 Pokeballs. We only have the 1 Rare Candy because, to be honest, I mean, Blastoise takes so long to set up. Sometimes you have that time to actually be able to find the evolutions. Plus, we have the 1, obviously, we have the Iono and we have the Pokecom to be able to hopefully find them. Then we just have the 1 Giant Cape, which is nice in certain matchups. Honestly, you could put it on Blastoise, make it 200 HP, put it on Manaphy to live like something like a Carnivine attack. Anyways, this is what they said is the best Blastoise deck currently in this meta. Obviously, Blastoise isn't as good as it was last season. Like last season, it was like that anti-meta pick. This season, not so much. It's just a fun deck that can definitely work if you have the stars align. Anyways, if you guys like daily Pokemon TCG content, I do upload daily. If I don't upload, I will be streaming, which is going to be a new thing now that school is over. But I upload stuff like deck profiles, discussion videos, tournament gameplay, and rank content. I'm super close to 800. If you would help me out, I'd really appreciate it. If not, thank you just for watching. And before the matches start, I do want to say like the first 2 to 3 matches are going to have that double audio as the last video because they were from the same stream and recording session. But the last half does not have that audio issue. So if you do want to skip the games without the double audio, I will have the timestamps at the bottom in the description. Anyways, let's show off the Big Man Blastoise, bro. Let's just get into it. Second Manaphy, let me know. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Imagine this is Tapu Bulu. Nah. That's only grass industry, bro. Butterfree, though, is surprising. I haven't seen a Butterfree, bro, since like Genetic Apex. I was not expecting to see a Bulbasaur today, but I'm happy about it. But this is the second Manaphy I'm conceding. Bet. Yeah, but like, what if we top deck a Blastoise and we just like Misty Flip like 8 times onto on a Blastoise and we just win? Like, imagine. Dude, I've been sick for like the last like 3 weeks, dude. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm dying. I think my body's shutting down. Let me see top deck Blastoise. Nope, just a couple Misties. Just a couple Misties. First Mist. I'm pretty sure that's my first Misty of the season. So, already going pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, now we kind of just draw something that's pretty useful, bro, because, we don't have anything. I mean, Blastoise has always been, like, a bad matchup for Venusaur, so if we can just get in the Venusaur without taking, like, any damage, dude, we're just so chilling. This needs to be Articuno on the low. I'm gonna save that in case I get a Pokecom next turn, but like there's just no ice. And yeah, I'm gonna use this now in case I draw a Professor Research, so I could actually like use it. And I guess we're just gonna charge up Blastoise to 20 in case they have a Team Rocket Grunts. I'm pretty sure even with like the Wigglytuff and the Butterfreeze, like I guess if they have all three of them in the bench, dude, like they could like heal up. Maybe it'll be able to live 2 Blastoise attacks, but I don't know. Like I mean, I honestly wish we just can go in the Blastoise like now, dude. That'd be like so much like preferable. Rare candy, I'm guessing into that. Yeah, okay. I don't think that matters though. I think we just still do too much damage. Like unless they had like a leaf cape, which you know I got rid of. Unless they have a second one. Okay. Big man showed up, and we're just gonna go in. Because they can't do the 100 damage, so they might sack something. Also, like another bad thing about this matchup for Venusaur is that like the introduction of Irida is like almost impossible to knock out Blastoise, dude, in less than 3 hits. I guess I'm just gonna keep it on lucky number 7, bro. There's no reason to put them anymore. And we simply just go into Blastoise sweep, bro. Like, if they had like double red or something, dude, I don't even know, like another leaf cape, then maybe. But I'm pretty sure we still just 2-shot them, dude. I want to be so honest. Like, I feel like if I was in their position, I would sack like a Butterfree. Because like I would want to like try to 2-shot the Blastoise. Obviously, they don't all have the Irida, but because I have the Irida, I mean, they're just kind of cooked. Unless my math is wrong and they can't live it, bro, with like a Erica or something. But like, they can't knock me out for like 2 more hits, and I already have a KO, so I think I should just be able to win this one. 30, 50, 80, 100. Well, nah, they're just cooked, bro. Blastoise just does too much damage. Lily, I still don't think they live. No, they don't. Oh wait, I'm not factoring in Venusaur's hill. 110. Oh shoot, bro, we might lose this actually. No, it's exactly 160. Yeah, they're cooked. The Guzma saved my life. The Guzma saved my life. Let's see where we even top deck, just out of curiosity. Obviously, it doesn't matter because we attack, but like I'd probably have to Pokecom and prepare for an Articuno at that point. But yeah, maybe we won, bro. I remember back in the day, dude, like when my homies were still playing Pocket, he made Blastoise and I was maining Venusaur, and I would hate fighting against Blastoise because Blastoise just cooked Venusaur. I kind of wish they waited like a month and a half for packs instead of just like 30 days. But I mean, they could. Maybe the rank season's just ending and we're not getting a pack this time, but who knows? Guzma doesn't matter. We just need a Squirtle, bro. Squirtle when we're so chilling. Manaphy and Articuno. Incoming, watch. Wow, dude, this is probably the luckiest I've been on Pokeballs in this Blastoise deck in a while. Okay, this is like a just godlike situation. My opponent might be cooked. Because, tell me why I'm low-key about a Misty Flip on my Articuno next turn and one-shot their Ghastly if they don't evolve. But we don't gotta talk about that. By the way, I don't know if anyone's here, bro. You know what? Misty's so annoying, bro. But I might be a reformed Misty hater. I might be channeling my energy for other cards now. Until Misty comes back in the meta. Yeah, I really hope so. I feel like eventually they are going to start doing that, especially when like Pocket like dies down a little bit. But I feel like they're trying to like, dude, we need packs every month. Everyone is on this game and we need the money. Okay, but like what if I just top deck Rare Candy though? And like one-shot everything, because I'm definitely using Misty next turn. The question is, I guess, do they have regular Gengar or do they have Gengar EX? Gengar EX would be kind of annoying. Same time, they can't attack instead of Giratina at the same time. So it kind of makes me feel like it's going to be not Gengar EX, but dude, screw it. Let's just see what happens. We're going to land 5. No. Yeah, dude, I mean, there's simply no reason not to. Also, I got the shiny one. So sick, bro. I love it. They could have 2 Gengars back to back. I wonder if they attack or if they're going to not attack. I kind of want them to attack, but at the same time, I can't one-shot them. So I might go with Articuno first, to be honest. See, I don't hate Dark Giratina because I play Masquerada. I hate Choreo Greninja because I play Greninja. That's what I hate, those decks. I was about to say, well, I'm about to use my professor's research. Kind of can't use that. Yeah, they can't one-shot me, dude, so like screw it. I just set up RCs. Also, I could low-key just paralyze them, which would be kind of like godlike. Articuno, man, clutching it up. I'm sorry, bro. I'm pretty sure I feel like in a different team you mentioned that you wanted Inteleon. I'm not an Inteleon fan, bro. I'm gonna be so real. Oh yeah, Ultra Beast, because it's gonna be the mini set. That's what it's gonna be. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so it's probably gonna be Necrozma EX, and we're probably gonna get Primarina EX maybe, and then maybe we get like non-EX versions of Incineroar. That is so annoying that they had the Lily. I was gonna switch into one shot on the low, but I guess not. At least I can Professor Research and like try to find something useful, I guess. But I guess I could just Irida, whatever. I'm kind of scared of like a Sabrina Cyrus combo. But who knows? I mean, like, what if we just paralyze them again, though? Dude, hold up. Articuno's kind of cooking. I would love to see a Lycanroc EX. I feel like we might get Lycanroc EX actually for the midnight version. If not, I just hope the midnight version's good because I how the day version sucks. I probably would give Magnetic. Oh, they actually have Gengar EX. I think I might lose this game simply because they're gonna swap. They're gonna swap once I attack something. I don't have a Sabrina, bro. Does this deck not have a Sabrina? I forget. Oh god. Oh yeah, it has a Cyrus. It has a Cyrus. I need to get the Cyrus, dude. But I can't use, if they send a Gengar, they can't use the Cyrus. Do I want any of these cards, dude? I'm gonna be so real. I guess I could like low-key switch in the mana fee and charge. No, that's stupid. This is stupid. God, Glossopede, bro, so cooked. I wish he was good, but I wish he was. We have 4 cards left. Screw it, man. Why not? I kind of need to get this KO on the low, but then they just damage me for free. Okay, we need to get one more. We need to get a paralysis, so because we need to knock out this Gengar without our Articuno going down, and then we need to top deck the Cyrus. Which, oh my god, dude, 4 per. Is that like 3 or 4 in a row? If I had the Squirtle, bro, I would start setting up actually on this other Blastoise, possibly. Yeah, I probably would. But oh, Giant Cape's kind of nice. Yeah, Giant Cape is actually really nice because this forces Giratina in, and if they put Giratina in, I have the Guzma. So that was a clutch top deck actually. And in case they, I don't know, I don't want to place that down in case they do have like a Sabrina and like I got Mars or something. But I think this Giant Cape possibly just won me the game. Because now they're forced to go into Giratina, or if they go into Giratina, or if they go Gengar, they can't one-shot me. They could Sabrina, they could still Sabrina at the end of the day, which would be annoying, but like just let's hope that doesn't happen. And we do have the chance to paralyze them. So that is something. But I think I would low-key just swap in the Blastoise because like yeah, they don't. Okay, I swap in the Blastoise, Gengar gets cooked. Or they swap in the Giratina after because, you know, Gengar's going to be weak. And I have the Guzma. So they could Mars me and this ruins my whole play, dude. But, like, I think this is the wave. We're going to go back to lucky number 7. And worst case scenario, bro, they do some BS thing. And I do that so I can get my card back. But, yeah, a basic Cortana would be kind of clutch. I kind of hope it's good. I kind of forgot it's a grass type. I think we have this one in the bag. They gave up. They knew they were cooked. So they didn't have a Giant Cape, obviously, so they had no other option. But if they did, I had the Guzma. So, Hydro Bazooka. Bro, that's 2-0 for Blastoise, man. Kind of cooking. Second Manaphy would kind of be clutch. I don't mind letting one take damage, though. I really don't. Okay, so I think we all see what's going to happen. is they're gonna try to rallet snipe one of my Squirtles, but we're gonna Misty on the other one. We're gonna land 3, and then we're gonna rare candy in the Blastoise. So we're gonna one-shot this rallet. Does that sound good for everybody, bro? I think we're all on the same page, right? I don't know what I'm doing. Dude, that red card actually just destroyed me. It is the Decidueye. So we simply landed, like I said, bro, we just landed 2 Misty Flip. Is that easy, bro? But like I said, bro, we're just gonna double Misty Flip on this and just win the game. Yep. Come on. Yep. No one flips Misties like me, bro. Nobody flips Misties like me. Ooh, literally pure skill, bro. That is true. No, yeah. I mean, dude, we can still actually like lose this game. That's the crazy thing. Unless we paralyze them like 20 times. I would love to see a Squirtle, bro, and I would lucky just sack the Articuno and build it up, but well, we're looking pretty okay. I won't lie, I actually might sack the bro. We're not getting anything. I'm gonna say I might sack the Manaphy, bro, and like charge up Squirtle like one time for why not, but I mean paralyzing them would also be pretty cool. Paralyze would also be pretty cool. Nobody flips the coins like me, bro, playing Articuno with Misty. I don't know if y'all remember or even watched the like Glaceon Paralyzed build of Articuno, but like, dude, sometimes I get super lucky or paralyzed and like Misty flips, bro, when I'm playing Articuno. Last game, obviously, they could have a Pokemon Center lady, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. I thought it was coming. I really want that Lily, bro, but I'm not opening up Sun Packs. That's probably like one of the best cards. Okay, yeah, we're definitely doing Iono. I should try that next. Squirtle, bro, please. Okay, we're gonna do this and we're gonna get a Squirtle off it, and then we're gonna Misty Flip next turn. Let me know. Yep. I mean, I would switch out the Manaphy to like ramp it up, but like, do we really need to? Because like, we're just gonna paralyze them again. Dude, I mean, we're just like, we don't need Blastoise, bro. We don't need Blastoise. I'm actually thinking about trying Blastoise EX out. I know Blastoise EX isn't good, but I kind of want to play the Superior because it's like the only grass like I haven't really played yet. Okay, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish we still had that giant cape because that Rocky Helmet's obnoxious. So I might potentially switch out the Manaphy and like, I guess switching the Manaphy doesn't really do anything at the end of the day, but I might just swap it out and sack it. Yeah, Leaf Cape. A Guzma would be a great top deck. I think I would use a Guzma over any of these things. Hey man, I could try, bro. Bro, get that Rocky Helmet out of here, bro. Get that Rocky Helmet out of here, bro. We got the top deck Guzma. Easy. And we gotta paralyze them once again. 3 times in a row. 3 times. Let me see it. Undefeated, bro. Undefeated, bro. Undefeated. He can't beat me, bro. He can't beat me. No matter how hard you try, you can't beat someone who flips coins. It's as simple as that, dude. Pokemon Pocket. Guzma, second Manaphy is not bad. Definitely don't really care about that. I might Iono next turn on the low. Probably not, though. Probably stupid. Probably a stupid decision. I should have low-key Giant Caped on Manaphy, but I mean, they can't evolve in the rock or Lycan Rock for like 2 clips. But like, the turn 2 Rampardos for a candy? Let me know. Okay, I mean, they also have a Lycan Rock in their hand. I need something else, bro. This isn't cutting it. This is not cutting it. Let's see. Articuno? 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 Yes. I think we're actually in a worse position now, low-key, but like, we don't gotta talk about that. I honestly might just have to use Articuno to stall, which is why I'm not going to set up on it this turn. I feel like there's just no way, right? Bro, I've never had a gelato, so I don't even know what it tastes like, bro, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Bro, where's the rare candies? Where's anything that's useful? I mean, why not, I guess. Watch me get like a 20 Misty Flip. Nah. Natural made ice cream. I don't even know what that means, bro. I'm gonna be so real. I should have Misty Flipped on the Articuno to attack, but then I guess attacking is yeah, this is my whole life, bro. We're back to Brick City. Yeah, dude, okay, you know what's lit though? I'm pretty sure, so the Frog EX tournament, if you guys are familiar with the tournaments, is every opponent, bro, might have just saved me. My op might have just saved me, bro, please. He saved me. But yeah, so next week the Frog EX tournament, I mean, it's always on Thursdays, but this is the first, I don't know, by the way, ever saved me. I have no class anymore on Thursdays, I believe, so I should be able to stream the Frog EX tournament at 11 PST AM. I mean, we're definitely gonna rare candy now in case they like Sabrina my Blastoise in. Don't mind me. And then we're simply going to paralyze them right now. We're gonna paralyze them. Yes, sir. Oh my god, we're so back, dude. We're so back. They can't swap out either, bruh. They're cooked. They're cooked. Unless you have a Sabrina. But we don't gotta talk about that. Dude, actually, I should just name it, bro. Watch me. Oh, dude, I actually, like, low key, dude. Switch the stream title to frickin' 20 games in a row. Put it the members only, and they concede. Easy as that. We're definitely gonna Professor Research first. Dude, actually, I might do that. Low key. Okay, so in this situation, I mean, we have the Articuno, which is nice, but they went second, so they could just one-tap my Manaphy, which is not nice. I almost might want the other Blastoise in this, on this like against this deck. By the way, if you guys, if I get the 1K subs like in the next like 4 months, and you guys see a Raid Shadow Legends ad somehow, just know I made it, bro. That's my goal on YouTube, is to get a Raid Shadow Legends ad. I guess I could save this for now. Low key, I'm gonna Misty on you just in case we get to attack this Oricorio. Oh my god, we get 3? We get 3? Yeah, say goodbye, buddy. Say goodbye. And we're gonna paralyze them too. We're gonna paralyze. Come on, bro. Let me see it. Oh, okay, you know what? I can't be greedy. I can't be greedy. That's all I ever want. I just want, dude, like, if you get, I just want that ad, bro, and then I know I made it, and then I'm gonna retire. Dude, okay, they're sitting up on Greninja, but they're breaking off 2 electrics back to back, so I think we low-key have this one in the bag, unless we never see rare candy. I'm gonna Pokecom the Manaphy out because I'm either guaranteed the other Blastoise or the War Total at this point, so why not? Yeah, they might as well attack. I mean, there's no downside too. I mean, they can't set up on Greninja anyways for 2 turns, possibly, if they even can. I wonder what they're gonna. No, they still don't. They can knock my Articuno out actually next turn. So like low-key a top deck Irida would kind of be nice. But if not, it is what it is. We're just him. We're just him, bro. They can't stop me. Once the bad luck goes away, dude, and Brick City is gone, we could play the game. Where does him? Let me see the War Total, bro. Yes, sir. Easy, bro. Facts. Use ask and you shall receive. That low-key, dude, that was a 1 out of 10. That's kind of insane that I actually got that. Doesn't matter, bro. They're going to get the water energy next turn, but we're going to paralyze them. We're going to paralyze them. Dude, they're gonna concede. They have to concede. I mean, the Rocky Helmet is annoying because they can knock me out. I have the Guzma though. Oh yeah, they're cooked. They're cooked. This is why I refuse to play dual energy decks. This is why I refuse. And we even get the giant cape, bro. Just assault on the wound, but we don't even need it. We don't even need it, but we're still gonna use it. This is actually like a perfect hand, dude. I would love to evolve in the Blastoise, but like in case I get the other Blastoise and we see another Oricorio, I kind of have to wait for that. But we're gonna paralyze them anyways. We don't, but I mean they can't attack, dude. So it's like, what's the difference? Like they can swap out, but okay. Dude, they're bricking. There's no way this is. There's no way this is pure electric, right? There's just no way. I mean, I just swap in the Blastoise either way next turn. Okay, they might have two potions. They might have two potions, but I don't know what thick this is because Oricorio does not run potions. I thought. Okay, dude, they have everything. They have everything going for them. Yeah, like I feel bad for them, but like after what I went through today, I don't care. I deserve this. This is why casuals is lit, bro. We don't even need this, bro, but whatever it is, I'm gonna take it. We could place it down, why not? And I mean, there's just no way they live next turn, bro. There's just no way. I was kind of hoping to get the other Blastoise by now because I really don't want to lose to a second Oricorio as it comes in. We do paralyze them though. But they can still Grin Ninja Shuriken us twice. Low key, dude, what if they made it so if you get paralyzed, you can't use an ability? Oh no. Okay, how many chances do we have? We have a 1 out of 6. We have a press of research still. Okay. I got a little bit too cocky, bro. I got a little bit too cocky. Yeah, they gotta be running only electric, but like what else are they running in this deck? I mean, they can't attack. There's no downside of going in the war total here. There's no downside. He shows up, bro. He shows up last minute. He shows up. Let's go. Don't mind me. And you're cooked, buddy. You're cooked. Now, if only I could do this in ranked from my Decidueye decks, but whatever, bruh. I actually topped it. I literally topped like the Irida. I had the Guzma. He's still attacking, bro. I'll give him credit for trying, bro, but they didn't let me attack. It's supposed to be a bad matchup, bro. Exactly, supposed to be. But when you're playing Blastoise, nothing's a bad matchup. Especially when I missed Professor Research into Rare Candy Blastoise and then I Misty Flip the 5. That's just gonna happen. So let's just see. So I think it could be anything in casuals, bro. I'm gonna be so real. This can cook us, dude, but they have Pikachu in the active spot, which is like, thank God. If this thing was in the bench, I would have conceded. Okay, pretty good start though. Pretty good start. Raichu is about to be my next deck, by the way. I need to make a Raichu deck. I haven't played around with him at all. They're not setting up on Pikachu. Interesting. Okay. Maybe they have a second. I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, we might as well Professor Research first before we IONO, so let's just see what happens. Don't mind it. Don't mind if I do. Okay, but like they could have a surprise Dawn, bro. Actually, that actually makes a lot of sense. They could have a Dawn. But I mean, at this point, if we get Blastoise EX, I mean, they're cooked. That's why that's why they didn't set up on the Pikachu. That's why they didn't set up on the Lone Raichu. Which means next turn they're gonna have rare candy. Oh god. Dude, I didn't know until last night. I thought Lunala could only transfer from a psychic to a psychic type. I didn't know you could do it any. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be so real. Hold up. We tap the Blastoise 3 times and we get 3 coins. Let me see it. 1. You know, we just needed 2. We literally only needed 2, so I'm fine with that too. How much damage do you do? 140. Would one-shot the Raichu. But I definitely want the Blastoise EX for this guy. Plus Lunala could get annoying. We're gonna pray for no Mars. We're going for an Iono next turn. And also, I mean, if they put all the energy onto Raichu with Lunala, which obviously I don't think they're doing anymore because they put the energy on that, but oh dude, come on. Okay, I mean, we're swapping it. I mean, regardless, we're swapping in the Articuno. This is not Master Ball. I went back to casuals. I bricked a lot in ranked, and I decided let's just go up on a Blastoise. I needed to switch the thumbnail, but it didn't let me switch the thumbnail. That's why I switched the title. What if I told you we don't have a red? I have this Blastoise, which I might have to put down. Like, I might bait them into thinking I don't have Blastoise EX because I didn't place it down. Then they put in the Raichu, and then my Blastoise just knocks them out. Yeah, we have Guzma. Which I don't know. I kind of been thinking that I feel like low-key maybe red would be more useful than Guzma in this deck specifically, because like then you could one-shot the Decidueye, you could one-shot Lunala, Solgaleo at full HP. I think we might be cooked. I think we might lose this one, boys. Yeah, I think we lose. Oh no, yeah. I think we lost this one 100%. But hold up here. There's still one. We have one more wave. We have a chance. Doesn't matter. If there's a Misty, there's a way, bro. If there's a Misty, there's a way. Let me see it, bro. Let me see it. No. I mean, low key though. I mean, if we get Blastoise EX, we still can't win this. Because they might swap out Lunala now and be scared. And if they swap in the Raichu, I could go into the other Blastoise. That's my thought process. So they also could just stay into Lunala and I'm cooked. So let's just hope they don't do that. I think we still have a Professor Research maybe? No, we do not. Okay, so we have a 1 out of 5. But they're going to be scared of the Blastoise. They're scared of the Blastoise. They're going to red. You know, this also makes sense. This kind of cooks me as well, bro. I'm not going to lie. If only I put that energy last turn, but I could have one-shot this thing. We actually drew the Blastoise, which is kind of crazy. I'm assuming they're going to evolve in the Lunala or something. Or they red card me. That is like the other option. Or Mars. Okay, you can have the Manaphy, bro. Take it. I don't care about it. That's actually kind of annoying though, because now if they keep the Cosmog in, I can't put the third energy on the Blastoise now that I needed. They could teleport out maybe, or they could just stall, because you know it's the that's kind of obnoxious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. They wasted the Sabrina. I'm gonna put this. Oh, I can't even evolve it when I can. Rare candy. I'm gonna do this, and like kind of like try to like force something in, because they don't have. There's no way they have potions. There's no way they have potions playing this. There's just no way. I think this guy was like level 50. I think that's why. Rare candy. Okay, they're gonna go into another Lunala. Does not matter. Does not matter. Because 1, they can't one-shot us. 2, we have Blastoise EX if they don't have a potion. And 3, we could still retreat out, even because we have 5 energy already on Blastoise. Even if they put something like a giant cape on, we have the Guzma. This should be a lock. This should be a lock. Okay, yep, they drained the Giratina. Not a surpriser. They're definitely abusing the Giratina back there, dude. Definitely mining up the psychic energy. They stay in. They don't know. They don't know. GG's, bruh. GG's. We simply just kind of outplayed them there. I'm gonna be real. I think they played fantastic. I think they actually played really good. But they didn't have a red card or a Mars in their deck because their deck was just too much, dude. So we simply were able to just like swap around and stuff. The Sabrina definitely stalled them a turn, but it didn't matter in the end because we actually ended up getting both Blastoises, bruh. Anyways, I think that does it for the Blastoise video, bruh. I think this deck is super fun, bruh. Being able to play the old non-EX Blastoise, bruh, was super cool. We actually got like use out of him the last 2 games, knocking out the Oricorio and then being able to stall a turn. Anyways, peace out and enjoy the video.